So how much should I spend on ads and what should I realistically expect to make in return? Right, this is one of the most common questions I get. So let me walk you through the real numbers, right? So let's use this typical starting budget of about like $1,500 a month on ad spend. That's where most of our clients start. Some go way higher. We have partners spending 10, 20. We have even a few that spend like $50,000 a month in marketing. But let's keep it simple with $1,500 so you can scale the math up for your own situation, all right? So our average cost per lead, inside of flooring, our average cost per lead runs about like $50. That might sound high compared to what some other agencies quote you, but here's the thing. Those $5 or $10 leads are basically garbage leads, right? Renters, tire kickers, people clicking on like a 70% off discount ad with no real project. We'd rather pay like $50 for a real homeowner with a real project than $10 for 5 people who are never going to buy anything, right? So $1,500 in ad spend gets you roughly about 30 real qualified leads per month, all right? Then we have the lead to a booked appointment ratio. Right, this is where a lot of flooring companies completely lose the game, right? Without a call center to actually call all of your leads within 5 minutes, you might be booking 10 to 15% of your leads. But with our US-based call center calling every lead within 5 minutes, 7 days a week, qualifying them properly, handling all the follow-up, we book around 65% of the leads into real in-home or in-store appointments, right? That's all because our call center are absolute killers, right? So out of those 30 leads, you're looking about like 20 booked appointments per month. And then there's one variable that we don't control, which is your close rate. That's your responsibility, right? Industry average close rate and on like our in-home flooring estimates is about like 40%, right? Some of our best clients are closing at 55 to 70% because they're already invested and build out the whole sales process. So let's use 40% as a conservative benchmark. So let's say 40% close of 20 appointments is about 8 closed jobs, right? And the average ticket of our clients, the jobs that we generate, is about $6,500, right? And if yours is higher, great, do the math on that. If lower, just swap in your number, right? So 8 jobs times 6,500 equals around 52,000. It's about like $50,000 in new revenue every single month with only $1,500 in advertising spend, right? That's nearly a 35x return on ad spend, right? So over 12 months, it's more than $600,000 in new revenue from just $18,000 of total ad budget, right? So here's the biggest lever in this entire equation: your close rate and your advertising spend, right? So first of all, if you move your close rate from 40% to let's say 55%, right? But by improving your sales process, you go from jobs out of those 20 appointments to 11. Right, so there's another $20,000 a month without spending a single extra dollar in ads, and also your advertising spend, right? Obviously, if you're spending more on marketing, we're able to generate more leads and generate more opportunities for your sales team so you can actually close more, right? But we need a bigger ad spend. That's why we have some clients actually increasing that a lot. Just for you to know, we not just only do lead gen, we also work with Jerry Levinson from the Flooring Dealers and More to help our partners sharpen also their sales processes. Because the biggest return on investment in your business is sometimes just getting those close rates up, because that's when you can really your business and also scale up the ad budgets and make it all more profitable, right? So when you ask how much should I spend, honest answer, it usually starts with $1,500 and every dollar above that compounds as long as your sales process is actually properly set up. On our call, we'll actually dig into your specific numbers. I would love to some examples, your average ticket, your close rate, your market, and we can map out exactly what you should realistically be making in your first 90 days if you work with us. So I'll see you in the call. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.